Your focus question for today: how can I identify medians and altitudes in a triangle? So get the definition of a median written down, please.
335.
Page 335. A median of a triangle is a segment connecting a vertex to the middle of the opposite side, or the middle of its opposite side. A median of a triangle is a segment connecting a vertex to the middle of its opposite side. You guys got that?
No.
How many medians are in a triangle?
1.
If a median connects a vertex to the middle of the opposite side,
2.
3 medians in a triangle. One coming out of each vertex, connecting to its opposite side, right? All right. Do you have the definition of the median?
No. So,
No book.
Yeah, page 335. It's in the book.
very good.
Thanks. Okay, since there's 3 medians, write this down, please. The point of concurrency of the medians. The point of concurrency of the medians is the centroid. And it is 2/3 the distance from the vertex to the opposite side. Y'all got that? Good? We good? How you doing, Lefty? Good?
Is it 2/3?
2/3. 2/3 the distance from the vertex to the opposite side. So let's draw a picture of this. All right. Draw a triangle on your paper.
Does it have to be that big?
It's not going to be able to be as big as mine because mine is bigger than your whole being. Your paper isn't that big. But it needs to be good sized. We'll call it ABC. Then from vertex A, draw a line from vertex A to the middle of the opposite side. So it just goes like this.
Is that one of the medians?
That's a median right there. Yes, sir. Call that point where it hits the opposite side point D. And since D is in the middle of this side, then that piece is congruent to that piece. That's what the median does. It splits a side in half. It comes out of a vertex, and it splits a side in half. Then draw another one out of vertex B. Right there. It's going to go to the middle of AC, isn't it? Just get it as close as you can.
And then C in the middle of A and B.
Yeah, but make sure you label these congruent segments. AE is congruent to EC. Your last median will come out of vertex C. It's going to hit the other two medians, or go through the other point of where they intersect. All right, so we'll call that F, and this piece is going to be congruent to FB. AF is congruent to FB. So there's your three medians in a triangle. They're concurrent at the centroid. And this centroid is 2/3 the distance from the vertex to the opposite side. So here's what that means. This piece is 2/3, and this piece is 1/3. All right, so look, if this piece right here was 4, okay, the 2/3 piece is twice as big as the 1/3 piece, isn't it?
Right.
So if that piece is 4, then this one's 8. And how far is F to C?
12.
F to C is 12, right? So listen, if F to C is 12 and the short piece of the median is 4, isn't the short piece 1/3 of the whole distance? The short piece is always 1/3 of the whole distance. Okay? So let's call this in here, I'm going to call it X. So if you're told that AD is equal to 18, all right, look where AD is. A to D, that's the whole median, right? And you're asked to find D to X. D to X is going to be 1/3 of the whole piece. What's 1/3 of 18? 6. So this piece right here is 6. D to X is 6. What's X to A going to be equal to?
12.
It's going to be equal to 12. Good. It's twice as big as the little piece. So XA equals 12. If you get this bigger piece, the 2/3 piece, the B to X, the part that goes from the vertex to the centroid, if you're told that that's 10, then what's the short piece?
5.
It's 5. It's half of it. Good. And the whole piece is 15.
3.
All right?
Out of, like 1/3, the third would be the medians, right?
The red lines are all medians. X is the centroid.
But like the denominators mean the median, right?
Now, these are just, this was just saying that that piece is 1/3 of the median, and this piece is 2/3 of the median.
Okay.
You kind of wrote that in your definition a few minutes ago. Everybody okay on that? All right? The other thing you're going to have in your assignment today, that's most of your practice today is just going to look like that. You're going to get a picture of a triangle with its 3 medians. You're going to be you're going to be told that this piece is 6. Find this piece, okay? Or find the whole piece. Then you're going to be given, let's see. Let's say that you are given 2, 5, the coordinate, 2, 5. You're going to be given the vertices of a triangle in this form. 10, 0. You're going to be given the vertices of a triangle in that form, and you're going to be asked to find the centroid. All right, so what do you think you got to do first?
Graph it.
Got to graph the triangle. So let's graph this triangle as neatly as possible. All right, so here, here. If you have graph paper, that'd be outstanding. 2, 5. Let's go. Let's make that. Let's make these 2s. So 2, 4. Where is it? 6, 8, 10. Trevor's head's in my way, so that's a 6. All right, so 2, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 5s right here. Where's 6 5s, right? Oh, this will be an easy one. And 10, 0. This is 10 and 0. All right, so connect them. Now, once you connect them, you have to find the median or the middle of a side. So if this is the 2 5 and this was the 6 5, do you guys remember how to find the midpoint of a segment?
You draw a line and then find the half of
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. You find the average of the coordinates, don't you? All right, so let's find the middle of this side right here. Okay? What are the x values? You got a 2 and a 6, right? So what's 2 plus 6?
8.
Divided by 2?
4.
4. So there's the middle at 4. All right? So if you connected these two, there's one of the medians. Agreed? Now, if we find one more median, where the two medians, where the first two medians intersect, is where the centroid's going to be. So find the middle of any other side. If you find the middle of this side, okay, you got a 6 and a 10. 6 plus 10 is what? 16 divided by 2 is?
8.
All right, so it's going to be 8 something. It's going to be 8, and then the y's. What's 5 plus 0?
5.
Divided by 2?
2.5.
2.5. So 2.5 is the middle of this side right here. So where's 1? 2.5's about, right? There's the middle of that side of the triangle. Agreed?
Well, yes.
Now watch. If you connect these two, vertex to its opposite side, where they meet is where the third one would meet. So where those two meet is going to be the centroid. Okay?
So the picture would be the center.
8, 2.5 is that one.
Oh, so it'd be like 6.
Yeah, in this case, it's probably, if you had graph paper, or if I had graph paper, I'm guessing it would be at like 6. And what was this? 1, 2, 3.5. 6 and 3.5 would be the centroid. Okay? You got about 4 problems like that. So graph them as neat as you can. Find 2 of the medians. Where the 2 medians intersect is where the third median is going to intersect. All right? Your assignment for today is going to be a handout. It's going to be page, I'm going to give it to you in just a second. It's page 61 and 62. You got 1 through 14 on each page. All right? And be sure to check Edline. There hasn't been homework on Edline in a while, so check Edline for homework.
And answer this question.
Answer right now. That's what I want you to do first.